It's a Manchu. Welcome back to Minecraft Bedrock for Java, where I play through both versions of the game and compare them. Here I am back in the Skyblock Bedrock Edition world, and yeah, I've been doing some stuff here. A lot of things, but there's some things I need to address, like a lot of things I want to talk about before I get started with the major project, which is to get villagers. For both Java Edition and Bedrock Edition, I want to get villagers. For one thing, there's been an update to Bedrock Edition, a major patch that fixed a lot of, like, over 100 bugs and parity fixes. And I can't go down through the list of all of them, but there's some things that were interesting to me among the updates. Was you can now, with a sword, instantly mine bamboo. Just like you've always been able to do in Java Edition, now you can do that in Bedrock Edition as well. Before, it actually took some time to mine these, so this is kind of nice to be able to do that. Another change is that campfires can now be stacked in a single inventory slot. Just like you've always been able to do in Java Edition, now you can do that in Bedrock Edition as well. There's also been a change to how iron golems spawn, which has a slight effect on iron farms. It's not going to break any existing iron farms, but it should make it a little bit simpler to make an iron farm in the future. So that's a nice change. Oh, and there's that duplication glitch for potions using cauldrons and pointed dripstone. That was patched, so you can't do that anymore. In the patch notes, it even says, it acknowledges, we know it was a lot of fun, but it was too OP. And they're not wrong. I can't complain that that got done away with. I did demonstrate how to do that in an earlier video, but you can't do that anymore. I had a moment of panic earlier because I want to make villagers today. I want to cure zombie villagers to get villagers. And I realized, well, wait a minute. I need to have fermented spider eye to brew potions of weakness. And I need sugar to make fermented spider eye. I don't have sugarcane. Where the heck am I going to get sugar? Well, actually, as it turns out, I can get sugar from witches. The problem is that the mob grinder that I made for Bedrock Edition and Java Edition, I made the same design. It works great in Java Edition. It works awful in Bedrock Edition. It's just terrible. So I went back in and I remade the mob grinder in Bedrock Edition to make it more efficient, to make something tailor-made for Bedrock Edition. I tore down everything from the water-filled trenches up, and I put in large spawning platforms with a layer of scaffolding on top of them, and water sources all along the walls, flowing over the top of the scaffolding. In Bedrock Edition, mobs will spawn on the spawnable blocks that the scaffolding is on, so they'll spawn inside the scaffolding. And then their heads will be sticking up above the scaffolding, and the water streams will just wash them right into the pit. So I don't need to worry about the mobs pathfinding, they just automatically get washed right into the pit, meaning it works a lot quicker than it did before. And I had enough scaffolding to make 3 layers, which is also beneficial in Bedrock Edition because the way the mechanics of mob spawning work, when mobs spawn in at certain coordinates, they will look at multiple Y levels of that same coordinates and spawn in multiple spaces at that same location. There's multiple elevations. I don't know if I explained that very well, but the point is, having layers to your spawning mob grinder is very beneficial in Bedrock Edition. It helps it run more efficiently. You get mobs more quickly. That does mean, of course, that the mobs that are spawning at the upper platforms fall further when they get to the pit, and they just die when they hit the bottom of the platform. But that's alright. That's not a big deal. I still get all the drops that I really need. And some mobs do survive the fall because they come from the lower platform. But once I did this rebuild of the mob grinder, I started getting witches, and I got sugar, so I'm good there. But witches don't just drop sugar. They drop a lot of things, including redstone. So I was able to, because of that, make a major upgrade to my cobblestone generator. Just as in Java Edition, where I made an improvement to the cobblestone generator to make it more efficient and lossless, I've done the same thing here in Bedrock Edition, except I couldn't use the same design. I tried, and it doesn't work right. When the lava flows past the waterlogged stairs in the Bedrock Edition version, it just keeps flowing and it doesn't create cobblestone. I don't know if that's a bug or what. It doesn't seem like that's the way it should work. So I had to change the design a bit, and it requires a little more redstone to do it this way. So I have a redstone repeater here. That alone requires 3 redstone dust to make, because you need a redstone dust and 2 redstone torches. It's powered by this redstone torch. In hindsight, I could have used a lever. That would have worked too, and saved myself a piece of redstone, but whatever. That works. And that's going to provide power to any block that shows up here, which will then transfer to this piece of redstone, which will provide power to that block and power the piston. The piston is waterlogged, and that's something you can't do in Java Edition. You can't waterlog a piston. So when the lava flows down and hits that water source from the waterlogged piston, it doesn't just produce cobblestone, it produces stone. And that's kind of nice too. For now, it's not going to make a lot of difference. Stone is slightly faster to mine than cobblestone. I'm not sure that's going to make a huge difference in efficiency. If I ever get my hands on a Silk Touch pick, I'll be able to mine stone directly with this generator instead of having to smelt the cobblestone into stone. So that's kind of nice. But that is a marked improvement. So this build took 6 redstone dust and an iron ingot for all the stuff in it. But of course, in theory, I could have used 5 redstone dust and had a lever instead of this torch. Another thing I got last time was I got a bunch of gravel. And I was really excited about that because there's stuff I can do with gravel. If I combine in a crafting interface gravel and dirt in this kind of arrangement, I convert it into coarse dirt. So 2 gravel and 2 dirt make 4 coarse dirt. If I have just 2 dirt to start with, I can convert every one of the gravel I found into coarse dirt. Then I can take this coarse dirt and place it all out and use a hoe on it, and in theory that should turn the coarse dirt into dirt. This may be another bug, I don't know, it doesn't seem to be working that way now. I think it used to. But now if I use a hoe on this, it converts it directly into tilled soil, like farmland. You should have to use the hoe on it twice to do that, and for some reason it's like converted it completely over to tilled soil. But regardless, once I complete doing all that, and then dig this up, it becomes so much dirt. So with just a couple of steps, I've converted gravel into dirt, which is kind of nice. It means that since gravel can be a renewable resource in Skyblock, dirt can be a renewable resource in Skyblock. That's nice, because you only get so much of that to start with. Now, let's work on getting some villagers. The first thing I'm going to do is start to work over here where that zombie spawner is. I think it's like 10% of zombies that spawn in are zombie villagers. And apparently in Java Edition, a zombie spawner will not spawn zombie villagers. It absolutely will in Bedrock Edition, so I can use that spawner to get my zombie villagers. Let me start above this. 2 blocks. Stairway. Now, 4 blocks out from that stair in every direction, put dirt. I know, I'm confused. It should be flowing out further. I don't know why it's flowing like that. It shouldn't be. Maybe I cut this out. See if that helped. Yeah, that's better. That's more like it. I'm going to lure the zombie villagers into here before I cure them. And I need to have solid blocks over their heads so they don't burn up. Slabs, unlike Java Edition, slabs in Bedrock Edition are transparent to light. They will not protect the zombie. So I'm going to have to use full blocks. And it's probably going to look a little ugly, but whatever. It's fine. There we go. Alright, so I've kind of shown off this villager breeder design before. I have a composter in the middle here, so one of the villagers will become a farmer and farm all these carrots and harvest them. Once they get enough carrots, they'll trade them with the other villager, and then the villagers will be well fed enough that they'll want to breed. There are beds over here, so I'm going to have a legitimate village, and I'm going to have more beds than villagers, so they will breed. Then these trap doors here, they'll think they can pathfind across to the beds and they'll fall in. The adults can't get through here, but the children can, and they'll walk right across into the pit. And from there, I'll collect them. I need to put down some fence gates here so that the villagers are stuck in here and I can get them out when I need them. Now, the zombie spawner here, once I get villager zombies in here, then I'm going to go ahead and open these fence gates, and I'm going to have them chase me up these stairs over to these boats. And they'll go into the boats, and once they're trapped in the boats, then I'll cure them, and I'll have the zombie villagers. So I need to put up fence gates here. And then I need to go get some potions of weakness and golden apples so that I can cure the zombie villagers, and I will be good to go. Let's start by making a brewing stand. Plop that down there. Now I need to make fermented spider eye with brown mushroom, spider eye, and sugar. And blaze powder. So I have fuel. Put the fuel in, put the fermented spider eye in, and we will brew ourselves a potion of weakness. Now I need gold. I actually didn't have enough gold ingots for 2 golden apples. I had to go back to the nether to get some, what do they call it? Nether gold ore, I guess? And dig up a bunch of that. But now I have enough gold for 2 golden apples. Alright, we got our potions of weakness. Add gunpowder to make them splash potions of weakness. Okay. I think I'm ready. I do believe I'm ready. That is not the prettiest looking structure in the world. I wasn't sure about the combinations of block I used, and it's just like a very colorful red, black, and gray cinder block. But it will serve the function I need it for. I've always been all about function over form. And this is a great example of function over form, that's for sure. That is not a pretty looking building. Alright, let's do this. Knock that torch out, and I'm getting zombies immediately. Oh crap, did I close the gates? Yes, okay, good. Whew. I was worried for a minute there. Well, I got a zombie. I hope the area's not too well lit. None of you are zombie villagers. Hey, my first zombie villager. Come to me. Except I don't want your friend. I don't want your friend behind you. Alright, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Let's do this. Let's light that up so as to not get any more. Be careful not to hit the zombie villager. Fortunately, in this case, sword does not have the sweeping edge ability. I'll only hit one thing at a time in Bedrock Edition. Oh, that villager just wants to be in front, damn it. Fine, come with me. Oh god, don't knock me off! That was almost very bad. Come on up here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Excellent. Now as for that other zombie, where'd you go? Alright. Should I cure him now? Actually, I think I'm gonna leave him there for now. Because if I cure him now, he might be a target for the next zombie villager I bring up here. So let's not do that. Also, I have discovered an issue here. I almost got knocked off the edge because the zombie attacked me. So let's make sure that doesn't happen. That would be unpleasant. I don't think that zombie villager is going to count against the mob cap because it's holding an item. And when they're holding an item, they don't count against the mob cap. Alright, once again, the villager zombie in front's like, no, I want to get... Okay, fine. Hang on. Let's light this area up again. It's kind of cool that I can turn this on and off. Let's get rid of the extra baggage. There we go. Follow me, friend. You with me? Come here, buddy. Into the boat. Into the... There we go. Nice. Now we cure this guy. They weren't both in range of the splash potion, but that was okay. I didn't want to have one of these guys get cured and become a villager, and then the other guy not be cured yet, and have the zombie villager that wasn't cured yet kill the other one. Alright, that's good. Now I just have to wait for them to cure. Oh, I think I heard somebody get cured. They're both cured. They have claimed beds. And one guy's a farmer. Excellent. Alright, let's see if I can break this boat. Carrots should be a possibility. Although I do have a lot of wheat, if I wanted to do that. Carrots! Excellent. Let me lock him in. I now have emeralds. Oh, Wandering Trader spawned in and promptly fell to his death. That's too bad. I have an emerald! I can buy something! But the Wandering Trader fell to his doom. Whoops, I left the fence gates open. So the child was born and got out. That's fine, he fell back in. They sustained some injury there. Do I care? That's fine. They'll be fine. They'll be healthy enough. Let's see. Now, of course, I need to get in there. Oh, I have cats now, too. Lovely. It occurs to me that I'm kind of wasting the other villager if I don't also make him a farmer. So let's place a composter somewhere. I guess I can put it there. But I also need to make sure the child villagers don't jump up on this and then hop down and ruin the crops. Okay. Buddy, you want potatoes? Oh, that's no good. Let's try that again. You want to sell me potatoes? No, you do not want to sell me potatoes. You want to sell me something else. You want to sell me wheat. Or carrots. Okay, carrots is good too. I will buy carrots. Awesome. Yes, because they're cured zombie villagers, I get the huge discounts from them. That's great. And now I have emeralds. I can buy stuff! I'm so excited! I can buy stuff! From the Wandering Trader. And now they're making babies, and I have more children villagers. I already got 3 children. And a cat. For what that's worth. Awesome! That is awesome! So many things I can do now with villagers. Well, thank you, my villager friends. Since they are both cured zombie villagers, are giving me huge discounts. They both buy carrots. One of them sells golden carrots, what I consider to be the best food in the game. It's really good. And I have a stack and a half of emeralds already. And more stuff to trade. Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting. I can't wait for the Wandering Trader to show up. It's going to be awesome. But I think I've done enough here in Bedrock Edition. Now I have to go into Java Edition and get myself some villagers there. And now here I am in the Java Edition version of Skyblock. And all of that stuff I did in Bedrock Edition, all the stuff I built, I haven't done here yet. So I better get busy with that in a time lapse. Okay, everything's in place. I moved the tree farm so I had space. I built a place for chest storage, and I built this little villager breeder farm. You can see that I have some boats there to trap the zombie villagers, and I didn't have to like make full blocks for the roof because in Java Edition the slabs and stairs will block light, so that's fine. The zombies won't burn up in the day. So I just have to wait till nighttime and we'll be good to go. I don't have a zombie spawner in Java Edition Skyblock, but it wouldn't really matter if I did because apparently zombie villagers do not spawn from a zombie spawner. So just regular zombies do. So I made this little platform out here for mobs to spawn on. I just had to wait for it to be nighttime. And if any mobs come over this way, I'll have these trapdoors open and they'll just fall right in. Unless that mob happens to be a zombie villager. However, I haven't made any potions of weakness and I haven't made any golden apples yet, so I have to go do that. Let me take care of that now. Right now I only have one brown mushroom, which would be enough to make a single fermented spider eye, but I'd like to have more. The thing is, I can't plant mushrooms on most blocks when the light level is too high. In fact, the light level gets too high, and I had a mushroom on this dirt block, it would break off. But I can't even, I'm trying to right click on it, I can't plant it. But if it gets dark out, I think I should be able to plant it on this grass block. And then I can bone meal it and grow a giant mushroom and harvest that for a bunch of brown mushrooms. Okay, now it's nighttime. I messed around with the mob grinder for a little while, wasting time. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is a difference with Java Edition. I'm in low light level here, I think. I should be able to plant this, but I can't. Okay, I'm by the mushroom island here, so it's plenty dark here. Nothing's lit up. Let's see if I can plant the mushroom now. Nope, I can't. I'll be darned. You can in Bedrock Edition. I'm telling you, you can. But I'm currently not in Java Edition. That's okay. I can plant it on one of these blocks. That's not an issue. There we go. Well, I learned something. I did not know that. I did not know that in Java Edition you can't just plant the mushroom on any kind of dirt block as long as the light level is low enough. You can do that in Bedrock Edition. Hopefully I'm not losing all these mushrooms to the void. I'm not sure if the platform is really big enough to get all of this, but I should be getting a few mushrooms out of it. Ow. That mushroom actually not way flat when it grew up. I don't particularly need red mushrooms, but what the heck. While I'm here, I'll grow these too. So there, I learned something. I can't place the mushrooms here. I can place them on the mycelium. Well, now I know. Cool. Alright. Make sugar. And add these two to make, for instance, spider eye. Let's brew ourselves up a potion of weakness. Fortunately, thanks to those 2 gold blocks I found in the nether, I have enough gold ingots to make 2 gapples. Alright, make those splash potions. As I wait here for the sun to set, you may be wondering why I made this spawning platform here. Why not just try and get a zombie villager from my mob grinder? Well, that's because the mob farm is too good. There are just too many mobs coming into it, and to try and separate out a zombie villager that comes down there from all the other mobs without getting myself killed is really not practical. This spawnable platform here is not going to have nearly as many mobs spawning not very efficiently. I don't need it to be very efficient. I'm okay with a few mobs spawning in at a time. I'm just hoping that the mob farm right over there is too far away And mobs spawning in there and falling down over to the pit are not going to count against the mob cap, because if they do, I'm not going to see any mobs out here at all. I'm hoping I'm far enough away. I remember the unpleasant experience in Bedrock Edition where I had the zombie almost knock me off the platform into the void, so for safety's sake, I'm going to put some railings up temporarily. Alright, there goes the sun. Here's the moment of truth. I don't think I put those torches out too close. I think it's okay. And that platform is at least 23 blocks away from where I'm standing. So hopefully this works. Yay, it does work. Okay, so at this distance, that the creeper and the skeleton are not going to target me. Oh, I take that back. The skeleton actually did target me. But the creeper is not seeing me. That's fine, I can shoot them from here. And if I don't kill them, I can at least knock them off the platform. So I don't remember if I mentioned this or not, but the zombie will see me from a lot further away. And fall right into the void. Other mobs, like the spiders and skeletons and creepers, will not generally come after me from this distance. But the zombies absolutely do. If I see anything that's not like a zombie villager, I need to knock it off the platform so that it's not taking up the mob cap. I need villagers.
Much later.
I got one! A zombie villager at last! Took forever. Come here, buddy. Come here. It's tracking me. He's following me. Come here, buddy. Come here. Haha, gotcha. Stay right there.
12 o'clock midnight.
Well, it's been 2.5 hours. I still only have one. I think I gotta cure him now, and then come back to this later. Alright. Man is cured.
The next day.
Oh! It's a zombie villager! It's a zombie villager! Oh my god! You have no idea how long I've waited for this! How long I've waited for this moment! Yes! Come here, buddy. Come here. Come to me. Oh my god! This took forever! Ah! I've been at this for, well, let's see. I started this after I done everything that's in the time lapse, and I edited the time lapse. It was like 10 o'clock at night, and I said, it's fine. How long will it take me possibly to get this to happen? I was at it for like 2.5 hours, and it was late at night. And I'm like, I'm exhausted. I just turned in after having gotten only one zombie villager, and came back at it in the morning. Hang on, what time is it? And it only took me 15 minutes. Once I came back at it in the morning. Oh my god, it took... Look, I've done this before in Skyblock with the same setup, and it didn't take that long. I didn't think it was going to take me so long. If I had known that, if I known it was going to take me this long, I would have put the platform lower down to get better spawning rates. But and the spawning rates are not terrible here. I just wasn't getting any zombie villagers. I got some trapdoors here. I believe that if I put these trapdoors up, that even when the doors are up, the villagers shouldn't be able to get out, I think. Oh, that was just ridiculous how long that took. Holy crap. Okay. I don't want to get rid of this platform. I may need it again later. But I will light it up. Alright, what do you guys got for sale, by the way? Oh, he buys carrots. I'll take that trade. I have bought stuff. Alright. He takes wheat. Not so much a fan of that. Carrots and potatoes. Alright, let's do that one. And this one buys pumpkins. Fantastic. Hey, now that I have emeralds, what do you have to trade? Blue ice. I already have a piece of blue ice. I could probably use slime balls. At some point, I'm going to have to, if not set up a farm, at least look for a place where I can get slimes and get some slime balls. Okay. Finally, it took a while, but I finally have villagers. They are breeding, so there's babies. And I've got them traded up to master level. They both sell golden carrots. I'm very happy about that. That's the only food I'm going to ever need now. And I have like a stack and a half of emeralds already. Because these are cure zombie villagers, they give me pretty good discounts, so I can get lots of emeralds. If you made it this far in this video, you must have liked what you saw. So click on the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. That's it. It's done. Finally. It took a while. But now that I have villagers and they're breeding more, there is so much I can do with that. And I will do that next time on Amon Chooses Minecraft, Java vs. Bedrock.